Alright guys, welcome back. Famine52 here, and we're going to be, I believe, finishing up Final Fantasy VII today, at least the first playthrough. In the last episode, we got rid of, well, not got rid of, we exited Shinra HQ, as well as watched the death of President Shinra. Got in a fight with someone, and that fight was actually mechanically very difficult. And then after that, we took a motorcycle and a car down this road and encountered a bunch of dudes trying to kill us. We hopped that gap and thought that we saw Sephiroth standing right here. So, let's go see if that image was correct. I was honestly kind of expecting a cutscene as soon as we walk through there. Looks like it's right here, though.
Okay, asshole, let's...
Don't. And you're wrong.
Those who look with clouded eyes see nothing but shadows.
Everything about you is wrong.
All born are bound to her. Should this world be unmade, so too shall her children.
The world won't end today. The you will.
That's creepy.
Listen. Destiny comes.
What the hell is going on? That's our Buster Sword, but that ain't us.
We drag our asses all this way, and this is the welcome we get.
Hello, Zach. Your outfit is very similar to someone else's that I know.
Boy, oh boy. The price of freedom is steep. Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor. As a soldier! Come and get it!
So since when does Sephiroth have the ability to open up portals?
This is the point of no return.
Since when does Aerith have the ability to do the same?
Destiny's crossroads.
And why did you stop me?
I'm not really sure.
What will we find on the other side?
Freedom. Boundless, terrifying freedom. Like a great, never-ending sky. What you heard just now were the voices of the planet. Those born into this world, who lived and who died, who returned. They're howling in pain.
Because of him, Sephiroth?
Their words, they don't reach him. All these moments and memories, precious and fleeting, they're like rain rolling off his back. And when they're gone, he won't cry or shout or anything. He'd tell you that he only cares about the planet, that he'd do everything in his power to protect and preserve it. But this isn't the way it's supposed to be. There's no greater threat to the planet than him. Sephiroth has to be stopped. He has to be. And that's why I'm asking you to help me. I know that together we can do this. But if we do, we'll be changing more than fate itself. If we succeed, if we win, we'll be changing ourselves. I guess maybe that's why I hesitated.
You said it yourself. He has to be stopped. And frankly, I've heard enough howling for a lifetime.
When you cross the when you cross the barrier of whispers, strange and terrible things may be waiting on the other side. Before making the leap, make sure that your party is well rested and well stocked with equipment and materia. The vending machine back on the expressway will have everything that you need. Let's talk to everyone real quick.
Is it our destiny to defy destiny? It's an interesting question.
Aerith seems to know a lot more than she should for where she is in the game.
So if we go through that thing, there's no coming back.
Cloud, we should go.
Alright, Aerith, what say you?
Thank you, Cloud.
You're welcome, Aerith, even though I don't understand how you know the things that you know.
Ready?
Let's go.
Never tried to challenge destiny.
This could well be her last line of defense. It won't be easy.
Coming, Barrett?
Wouldn't be the first time I spit with Destiny's eye. Whether you can see the seams or you can't, doesn't change that she's always trying to have it her way. Daddy's coming home real soon, honey. Don't know about you, but looks normal to me.
Over there.
The hell?
Okay, that ain't right.
That took the crane, but it also left the crane? That's taking the road, but leave. What the hell is going on? Well, that's unexpected. What the hell is it? Oh, great. So am I supposed to fight this thing? Well, let's move, I guess. Tifa and Barrett.
You're alive!
Happy to see me?
Wouldn't go that far.
That's a whisper too, huh?
Looks a lot more like an arbiter of fate than the others.
We can beat them.
Hello.
Bring it on.
So I just want to point something out that I just found a little funny. This one has a sword, like Cloud. This one has a gun, like Barrett. And this one, I don't know what he has, but I'm assuming it's supposed to represent Tifa somehow. Let's go ahead and assess these guys.
Too bad.
Unable to read. He absorbs fire. This one absorbs lightning. This one absorbs wind. Ooh, I got this guy too. This guy is immune to seemingly everything. So let's go ahead and take these guys down.
Here we go. Try this. Keep it together.
Let me handle
Bring it.
Come on, that ain't fair.
Run.
Alright, so up we go.
Just go.
Shit, look out! Run, damn it, run! Move your ass!
Looks like the three are back. Same info. Same info.
Need my help, do you?
I got it.
Well, fine.
Damn time.
Taking over. Get ready. Anytime now. I see. Anytime now.
Intercession.
Damn it!
We gotta get out of here now.
Shit.
Nothing here. So let's keep moving. Yes, I kind of saw that coming. Can I hit you? I mean, you're immune, but I can at least feel like I'm doing something. Oh hey, I can control your slide. Is it just the one? It's just the one.
Let's do this.
No holding back. Come on.
That's sucked.
Staggered him. Ooh. That technically staggered the big guy too. The big guy is no longer immune to everything, so I wonder, can I Thundaga the big guy?
That's that.
Or am I hurting the big guy by hitting this guy when he's staggered?
Did we do it?
Hang on! Eric!
What the hell did I just see?
A glimpse of tomorrow if we fail here today.
Son of a bitch. Wait, did I kill the red one?
Damn it. How do we stop these things?
Well, the big one is way over there. However,
These guys are right here.
So absorbs lightning and absorbs wind. Got it.
That'll do. I'm waiting.
Oh, this guy's pressured. I didn't even realize that. Focus shot on this one. Reformation.
Won't last long.
Bring it home!
Come on.
Alright. So through staggering that guy, let's attack this.
Keep it up.
Say your prayer.
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot that guy absorbs lightning, doesn't he? Yep. I'm an idiot.
Don't you let us down.
Alright, so I'm going to counterstance this guy.
It's over. Enough. That's that.
Alright, so we are definitely hurting the big guy by hurting the smaller guys.
It's over.
Looks like we've taken care of this guy. I want to go see how Aerith and them are doing. Hey, meteor.
This can't be our future. The future is always a blank page.
Them again! Least they can do is give us a little breather.
I say we split up. Take them down at the same time.
In that case, Ultra Big Boy is all mine.
Bring it on, bitch. It's on now.
This does not look good. What in the Frank Hill?
Let's do this.
Right.
It's Bahamut. Oh shit.
I won't give up.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. You don't have any heals. That's gonna hit Cloud before I get you this. Yep.
I gotta do something.
So we are going to now Phoenix down Cloud.
Kept you waiting?
Head over to Aerith.
That's it!
And we're gonna Cura Cloud and hopefully everyone in the process.
I'll take care of you.
Jiminy Cricket.
Let's do this. Now you're in for it.
So, Tifa, you going to throw a Mega Potion on Cloud again. And Cloud, you cannot summon yet.
Try me.
You're going to do your limit break. Though I don't think it's actually going to do anything right
Let's
now.
dance, asshole. Deal with that.
I'm coming! This one's for you!
Are we going to have to go through all of the various
I'm waiting.
summons? Come on, Aerith. Let's Cura Cloud again.
Anytime now. Enough. There it's down.
I'm gonna show you what Avalanche is made of. Gotcha.
Hello.
Did we beat him? Think so.
Let's go ahead and get Leviathan in here.
Do your thing.
And then Tifa, you can make him do this thing. because water isn't technically an element, or one of the things that we do in this game, right?
I got your number.
That was the wrong button. Alright, let's go ahead and take this guy out. On that guy again. Alright, now let's take out the last one, who I believe was actually very low on health. Yep. Very interesting. So you are no longer immune to all the elements. So let's do this. HP and MP have been fully restored. I do not... I mean, I like that, but I do not like that. What do we got here? This is very reminiscent of the place Cloud went when he fell off of Sector 5 reactor.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
What the hell is this?
This is... Sephiroth.
Alright, so it's me and Sephiroth.
Fate is not to be taken lightly.
Shut up! Allow me.
So he resists all elements and magic. He unable to read, unable to read. Yeah. This is going to be interesting.
Whatever. Here we go.
Ooh, he went through that.
Come, Cloud.
Try me.
Enjoy it.
I see you.
Have we forgotten already?
This is not going to come off soon enough. Oh, hey, it did.
Beg for forgiveness.
Come on. Let's do it.
The planet will.
This is a very cinematic fight.
Did you miss me?
Not really. It's tough.
Yeah, so what? Squirrel hand.
Not looking good.
I can't believe you.
Let's go ahead and raise up Cloud.
I'm here. Go on.
Let's go ahead and Cura Cloud.
Can you take over for me? That wasn't nice. Will that really stop?
Got him staggered.
One more shot.
What are we doing here? Tifa or Barrett? Which one's gonna help us? Barrett.
Barrett.
Better late than never.
Let's go.
And his wing is out now. So he's now weak to lightning and absorbs wind. Got it. And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, we have lightning. Now Barrett, you can do a focus shot. Or not. Aerith, I need you. You know what? Curaga Cloud. Almost made it. Almost made it.
Got some fight left in you.
Take it over.
And we are going to Ascension Sephiroth. Hopefully.
Gotta give it my all.
Here he comes. One more shot.
Sundara Oh no, never mind. He's back to resisting him. Focus shot. So lightning infusion, so now he's weak to wind, which actually I believe Aerith has. Yes, she does. Alright, Aerith. Cura, Cloud. Cloud. Cloud, go ahead and just build up ATB and we will summon in Leviathan.
You're up.
Stay back. Cut.
Shall I give you despair?
We get it. About time you showed.
We can do this. We can. We can change it. Make it right.
So Sephiroth exploded into a cloud of the whispers. The hell does that mean?
Careful now. That which lies ahead does not yet exist. Our world will become a part of it one day, but I will not end. Nor will I have you end.
This is
The edge of creation. Cloud, Lend me your strength. Let us defy destiny together.
Never.
Wait, you guys are doing this show off right now? This is how the original game ended.
Not yet. Seven seconds till the end. Time enough for you, perhaps. But what will you do with it? Let's see.
What the hell does that mean?
Mr. Vice President.
Mr. President. That's right.
We're back at Zack right now? Yes, we are.
Wait. Was that all of them? Hey, Cloud. Do you see that?
have no idea what that was right there.
Here.
Thank you.
And you guys are strong. So is Zach alive right now in this? What the hell is going on? Hey! Biggs is still alive! What about Jesse? What about Jesse? Marlene.
Marlene?
Daddy?
Marlene! I'll come back.
So, what now?
Sephiroth. As long as he's still out there.
I thought you beat him.
We can. We will. Count me in.
If it's to be a hunt, you could use a nose like mine.
I'm in too. Bastard wants to destroy the whole planet, doesn't he? An enemy of hers is an enemy of Avalanche.
Cloud's eyes did not seem as blue right there as they normally do. The hell?
Almost there, Cloud. We're almost there.
I miss it. The steel sky.
I would be lost, drifting alone, floating off high.
The unknown journey will continue. What does that mean? Does that mean that they're going to be changing up the story? So, Final Fantasy VII is a game that's been out for what, 20 4 years at this point. I believe it came out in '96. It's 2020 now. So it's a game where even if you've never played it before, chances are you know a lot about what's going on. There are some things that happen in the original game that I don't really want to get into right now. Because I don't know who's going to be watching this. I don't want to spoil anything for people that haven't played that game. But there were flashes of it going on a number of times throughout the game, like 3 times that I could think of. And I don't know, that it looked like we were getting glimpses of the future, but that whole final fight right there, like fighting against fate, fighting against destiny, like it feels like Square and the director of this game, whose name is escaping me right now, it feels like they were using this to more expand the story and like pay homage to the original Final Fantasy VII, but yo, we're gonna change the story this time. We're like, this is how the game is fated, but we're fighting against that. We're going to go in a different direction, see what we could do differently. I don't know, that's the feeling I got from that final fight, and any sort of symbolism. And calling it an unknown journey, this journey's known. We've known about this journey for 24 years. I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff going on with Aerith. How does she know the things that she knows? Game starts out with a picture of Aerith, which is the exact last view that we see of her in the original game. Is that connected somehow? Or is that just fan service? Biggs is alive. That's definitely a change. Sorry, I just thought of that. But back to Aerith. She acts weird throughout the entire game. I was just watching the episode 12, I want to say, where we fight the Buster, the Air Buster, and falling on Aerith, and she's talking, and it feels like it's like she knows more about us. I mean, that could just be because of her connection with Zack, and so she knows what the Buster Sword is. But first time meeting us, all she does is give us a flower and then get chased off by the Fates, the Whispers of Fate, or whatever the game calls them. I want to think that they're still like the ghosts of the ancients or the Cetra, but I could see that. Anyway, like, it feels like she knows more about Cloud. Like, how does she know that he's a merc? How does she know, like, I don't know, it's weird. As for the Whispers of the Fate, could that be us as a fan base? Like, every time Aerith tried to do something that didn't directly go in concept with how the original game went, like, the Whispers came in. Every time Sephiroth showed up, which, I mean, Sephiroth was always a part of the original game, like, in this area, but you never saw him. You never encountered him. You came across President Shinra with a giant katana through his back. But, like, every time you see Sephiroth, it's accompanied with the Fates. Every time something different happens, the Fates come. Because the Fates symbolize us trying to keep things the way they used to be. I have no idea. Can I skip this? Oh, I can. You know what? I'm not going to skip it. I'm having fun just kind of, like, yeah. Scenes right here that they're showing. I don't know. All around great game. I really enjoyed it. And don't get me wrong, I love the things that they changed. Like, the fact that they had... that Shinra blew up their own power plants. More Mako reactors. That's... in the context of the main game that came out years ago, like, yeah, that's possible. We didn't see the bomb explode. We just know that we set a timer, ran, and kaboom. So it's completely possible that Shinra blew up their own Mako reactors in the original game. What else was different? There's so much stuff different yet. Exactly. Looking at that right there with Cloud jumping onto the train, I love how one of those guys just looked and recognized Cloud. That was amazing. I love how faithfully they remade the original game and made it its own thing, but still paid homage where they needed to. Freaking Johnny. So I know that there's a hard mode on this. I'm planning on doing a hard mode playthrough. I don't know, maybe Roche, that's that guy's name. Maybe do a couple chapters here and there, get some things that I missed. Like, I know that there was the dartboard game that I didn't complete because I thought that I would have more time. There's the motorcycle run where there's a trophy tied to that. I still need to get Bahamut. There's a lot more to do in this game. I still have a bunch of SP that I need. I'm 4 away from maxing out levels on all my weapons, 4 SP away. So, there's got to be more than just 4 SPs, because that's going to unlock another core. So I got all of that to figure out how to get. So my brain's just kind of going everywhere right now, and I'm wanting to vocalize because, I mean, I'm making a video, and I want you guys to be a part of my thought process right now. And of course, as I say that, I completely blank on what I need to say. Moving forward, Final Fantasy VII Remake Episode 2. I don't know when it's coming out. I don't know what it's going to entail. I personally can go one of two ways. I feel like it could either go all the way up until the incident with the Black Materia and Aerith. Yeah, I feel like it can go all the way up to where the incident with Aerith happens. That's all I'm going to say about that. And expand on that and make us fall in love with Aerith again. Fall in love with all these characters. Give us some more motivation to Sephiroth. Like, I could see it doing that. I could also see it being a bunch of... like, and I mean a bunch of games. Like, whereas the one leading up to Aerith might be one game coming out 2-3 years from now, so 2023. I could also see them doing a bunch of little, like, a compendium of games. Like, the games that don't take as take as long to make, but they could come out, like, every 6 months to a year. and there's not nearly as much content in them. They don't cover such a wide range of stuff, but we're still getting that Final Fantasy Remake buzz. I wouldn't personally like that. I would more prefer them to take their time and come out like... I want this game to be a 3-game series. I don't mind paying the money. I'm going to play it. I'm going to get the first class edition if they have another one. Like I want them to make these games properly. I want them to make them the games that they always wanted to make, and not even that, make this game into the story that they want to tell in a modern age. So I want the next game to stop with the Aerith incident, and then make the third game go all the way to the end, if that's even still the line that the story's going. I don't know. That they've opened up the door to so much stuff with this. I mean, hell, throw in a Crisis Core remake along the way. I've never played Crisis Core. I wouldn't mind doing that. And I'm just sitting here talking to you guys, watching all of this stuff going on in the background. Like, I want to know the background of Jessie. Like, I want to meet her before, like, Cloud joins Avalanche. I would like a game playing as Reno or Rude. I can't pronounce that guy's name, but tell me more about the backstory between him and Aerith. How does he look the same exact age, even though Aerith is aged 20 years? What was Kate Sith doing up there? Is Wedge alive still? Or did he get pulled out of the building and, like, flung to the grounds because he was supposed to be dead? Man. You know, it's not uncommon for me to finish a game and be like, oh, well, that was cool. Yeah, I mean, gets me thinking a little bit. But this game, I don't know if it's because I know that there's more games coming, but this game is the only time that I've played a game and then speculated about, like, what this game means for the future, or what they might do in future games. I don't know. Honestly, this one chapter might be pretty close to my favorite Final Fantasy game at this point. It'll take a couple more playthroughs for me to feel about that, because 10 is pretty far up there. And 10 has that first playthrough, or that first Final Fantasy game, like, feel to me. So it's going to be pretty hard to beat that. Well, was that actually Sephiroth that we were fighting? Like, he burst up into, like, a cloud of frickin' fates. But if you know the actual, like, storyline, Sephiroth is, through fear of spoiling things, Sephiroth is not supposed to be here right now. He's kind of chilling up in North Crater. doing his thing. And the first time, not the first time, but up on the top of the Shinra building, we were pretty sure we saw Sephiroth. But then we got that little migraine thing and we saw some dude with a tattoo on his arm. And he jumped off a building. And I need to rewatch that video just to see if I'm right. But that face looked an awful lot like Cloud's face to me. Not even gonna lie there. And how did Aerith open up a freaking portal? What the hell is going on in this ending? On Cloud and Sephiroth talking at the edge of creation. You have 7 seconds till the end. That might be enough time for you, but what are you gonna do with it? Is that like, I don't know, like a day is an hour and an hour is a day? Like, is that like biblical like that? Like an hour to us is, or an hour to God is like as long as a day to us, and a day to us is as short as an hour to God? I don't know. Or does it mean a literal 7 seconds? Could it be 7 weeks? So much stuff to think about. Matsuda, that's the creator of this game. Oh, well, hey, it's not that anyone from Square is ever going to see this thing, but honestly, Square, thank you for what you did. This is an amazing game. Destiny's Crossroads. So, chapter selection has now been unlocked. Open the main menu with the options button and access system chapter select to replay any chapter from the beginning using your current characters, weapons, and materia. This is a great way to tackle uncompleted quests, find story elements you missed the first time through, and more thoroughly explore Midgar. Hard difficulty is now unlocked and can be selected by going to chapter selection and playing one of the chapters. In this difficulty, items cannot be used and only HP is restored at rest spots. However, certain manuscripts are only available in this difficulty setting. A record of your adventure can be viewed from system/play log. In the main menu, the log contains information from battle records to story branches. Ooh, bonus EXP and AP. You will now earn twice as much EXP and 3 times as much AP. New combat simulator. A new combat simulator has been assembled from Hojo's lab. To test it out, select chapter 17 from the chapter selection. Skipping the bike minigame. The bike minigame can now be skipped from the pause menu. Alright. So, we got play log right here. So we got stuff like Battle Intel, cool. Coliseum challenge is completed. I still got one more Coliseum challenge to complete. I don't know what that is, honestly. Shinra Combat Simulations completed. We got 6 out of 14. Odd Jobs completed. We got 24 out of 26. There are 2 in Chapter 9, I want to say, that we got to do. We got to pick different options and we'll be able to take care of them. Enemy intel collected. We got 110 out of 114. Enemies assessed. We got 108 out of 114. Weapon abilities learned. 24 out of 24. Enemy skills learned. We got 3 out of 4. The only one we are missing is actually bad breath. Manuscripts obtained is going to be 11 out of 56. So that is a shitload more SP for our weapons. Music discs collected, 30 out of 31. I think that there's one in the Drunkard Bar in Chapter 9 that I wasn't able to find. Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith dresses, I got 1 out of 3 for all 3 of those. Chapter 14, resolutions witnessed, 1 out of 14. No idea what that means. I forget how Chapter 14 resolves, actually. Which one was Chapter 14? That's when we're back at Wall Market, right? I don't know, actually. Chapters clear on hard difficulty. I got 0 out of 18. Alright, I got chapter select right here. When we're playing a chapter using chapter select, quest and story data will be temporarily reset. You will retain all acquired collectibles such as music discs and manuscripts. Completing a chapter will update your previous played data, but switching to a new one midway through will cause you to lose any current progress for that chapter. So, which chapter is 14? In Search of Hope. I don't know how there's any different endings to this chapter. I really don't. Oh hey, and it tells us we're missing manuscripts. So 1 1 2 2 1 1 1 1 6 5 1 2 1 1 8 1 1 8, probably in the combat simulator, and 2. Alright guys, you cannot leave the main menu at this time. You can now replay any chapter from the beginning by accessing chapter select via the main menu. Be advised that if you return to the title screen without first saving the game, you'll be unable to use this data in subsequent playthroughs. So, that's the game telling me to save my damn game, so I'm going to do that. And I am also going to end this episode here, and see you guys in the next one. So this is Fam52 signing out, and peace out.
Let's go.